Moritile Kerk 2026 Sasce finals amaphupha aphelile from Tuesday nge-30 and now we're here day 3 siqale ngesolo namhlanje. That's why my panel is full of people who don't want any introduction, but I will give them chance to introduce themselves. Manqale eleft kum good.
Njani?
Sikhona njani futhi?
Ngiphelile. Igama nguVuyani kaMlinde. I'm a based opera singer.
Yes. Mrs.
Yes, hi. My name's Emily Dangwa. I'm a mezzo-soprano and a vocal coach.
My name is Sipho Fubesi. I'm a tenor, opera singer, and the lecturer at the University of Cape Town in the vocal division.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let's go straight to today. We had soloists. We said tenor solo, soprano solo, and we finalized with mixed choirs. Let's start with soprano solo.
From me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the soprano. You know what? I was just saying to my colleagues earlier that the standard of the singing is really, really good. I'm so impressed with all the soloists, actually, specifically the sopranos and tenors. They raised the bar. Beautiful singing from the soprano in the Eastern Cape and Western Cape. Beautiful. And also the mixed choirs. The choirs, the level of preparation and the level of musicality and musicianship. I think the conductors did really well, and
Yes.
and the singers as well.
Yes. Emily, you know, sometimes, okay, I'll ask you this question.
Yeah.
You know the song, the soprano song,
Yes, sir.
is about wandering, suffering, feeling tormented.
Yeah.
The emotions.
The
What is
emotions.
the importance of emotions?
You see, the emotions colors the tone of the voice, the texture, and allows the difficulty of the song to come out. Because if you just sing it like that without emotions, it's actually technically difficult. But the minute you put the emotions in, it actually drives the music and the different sections, and then we enjoy it and we understand. Okay, so that's why it changes in this B section. Now it changes again, you know.
The language. Let's talk about the language.
The language is quite important because before the music, there's words. From the words, that's when they create the music. So this song is extremely deep. It's very emotional.
Yes.
And the way the composer composed the song, it has very long phrases.
Yes.
So one needs to plan where to take breath. And when you rehearse it, you also rehearse when to take breath. And in terms of technique, it helps in such situations because without a technique, it's impossible, because technique helps you, like guessing, you don't feel like singing. But when you are technically aware, you know when you are in that mood of not singing, what to do. Yeah, what to do. Yeah. So the language is extremely essential.
Can I please add on what my colleague was saying in terms of the emotions? You know what? I agree with my colleague there that it requires a lot of emotions, but at the same time, it doesn't mean it should be said right from the beginning to the end.
Yes.
This is what I was looking forward to hear, that when you pray, you don't have to be sad all the time.
Yes.
We can see a bit of smile sometimes because you are pleading that God should avail himself.
Yes.
Yeah, but again, the girls did very well.
Yeah, there's a thin line, Emily, between addiction and over strengthening words.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. Because if you overpronounce, you could take you can go off pitch or under pitch.
Yeah.
It's important that your text and your vocal technique move simultaneously. Sorry. To carry the voice, to carry the meaning. And I agree with that. When you pray, it's not sad from the beginning. Yes, the tempo is slow, but you can be slow and respectful.
Yeah.
You can be slow and frustrated.
Yes.
You know, these are all the emotions that, for me, was very interesting to see in these young singers.
Yes.
The way they tried to interpret that for themselves.
The prophet Elijah.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, the tenors were outstanding. Honestly, the level is absolutely high. The recit, some tenors were too smart, if I say. With the recit, you tell the crowd what's going on. You know, so you need to be not extremely loud, but it needs a presence. You have to sing in a almost like a speaking way. Yeah. With the aria, that's when you can show your variety. Yeah, but when it comes to text, they sang absolutely very, very well.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with them.
Let's say from the big tenor.
Yeah, I do agree with my colleague. The recit is more spoken. But anyway, we cannot be too harsh with them because they're students. But I wish they could be more speaking rather than singing.
Yeah.
And then when they're singing the aria, we have to see the body expanding because it requires a lot of breath control right from the beginning to the end. And you can also show off your stamina as well if you breathe properly before you start the sound. But again, I was blown away with the talent. Yeah, you're beautiful singing. I was saying, in our time when we didn't have these kind of voices, I wish, even 50% of what of the talent they have. It's really, really amazing.
Absolutely.
Emily, the heavens are telling.
Ish.
Apha kule ngoma on this song,
Yes.
we are rejoicing the creation.
Yes.
Did you see it on stage?
You know, it was really a celebration. I must say that the trios really did their part to create the contrast between excited celebration and gentle celebration. You know, you could actually feel the difference. And the climax at the end, they really did very well. There was that middle section with the fugue that, you know, as a person that knows music, you're sitting there and just praying, they make it through. But they did so well. The way they coped with the orchestra that was also doing its own thing. I take my hat off. And to the conductors, I don't know if all of them have experience with conducting an orchestra and the choir, but they did really well.
Vuyani.
Yes, I agree with Emily. It was very, very impressive. Some choirs, they had a strong choir, but the trio didn't blend what was going on with it. And others had a good soloist, but the choir was not, a bit of a mixture. But I have a problem with, there's one choir that sang, the soloists were two females and one bass.
What bass,
Yeah, that's not right because those are the characters. It's Raphael, Uriel, and I can't remember the other one. So it's not just voices. If it's meant to be sung by tenor, it should be sung by tenor.
Now you're starting another thing.
Hey.
I didn't think of it.
But it was impressive singing wise. I was very impressed.
Just to add on the comment about the conductors, I completely agree with you. Some of them, it's their first time conducting an orchestra with the choir, but I just wish they can keep things simple, more especially with the period. You don't have to do a lot of things in terms of interpretation. The interpretation is there in the music. If the conductors can keep the pulse, the pulse. I mean, they can identify important words like "thou wonder," but still within the meter.
Yes.
They shouldn't exaggerate things, otherwise they are making their lives difficult. That is why sometimes they are chasing the orchestra, because the orchestra, they can't see the beat, the time signature. But being said that, they did really, really well. As a person.
Sorry.
I'm interested on what Vuyani just said. The issue of characters.
Yeah, it's very important. It goes back to the text.
Yeah.
Goes back to if you dig deep into the text and understand the text, like going back to what we were saying about the sopranos. You know what I always do with my students? We take the text, we remove it from the music.
Yeah.
We analyze it.
Yes.
We analyze it so that we understand it, because these composers actually, they are great. When they write the music, they write it in such a way that it suits the text, the speech rhythm.
Yes.
It suits the speech rhythm. So if you go deeper in the text, then everything will come natural. And again, you cannot cheat. A tenor should be a tenor. A bar should be a bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Want to add, Emily?
Let me just, I agree.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I wanted to add on what my colleague said. With the tempos, most of them, they got it wrong in the same place. You know, the last trio, ever, when the soprano has a leading note, the conductors messed the tempo, and that's where it's supposed to move. There must be excitement,
Yes.
but once it's slow, it loses that celebration.
And the contrast,
Last one, gentlemen, female, male, and secondary A mixed is in Vuyani.
My favorite. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
You know what? I was singing in the choir that won this piece when it was prescribed.
Well done.
2001.
We won it in KZN, conducted by the late Gidigid, Mr. Gidigid. He was a great interpreter. I'm allowed to say this because he's no more. He wasn't a great conductor, but great interpreter. I mean, he used to make us speak the words. What I like about the piece, Ngobe did a great job. Like it goes back to what I was saying. The conductors are clever. When they write music, they make sure that it suits the text, the speech rhythm, and the dance. If you that piece, the tempo marking is andante. Why? It's because Ngobe wants us to get the Xhosa rhythm, the dance rhythm, the speech, the language. If you notice, right from the beginning, it says le. The triplets, because he wants us to portray the ngangas. If you see, I'm
the rhythm,
this is the kind of dance we do as Xhosas. You see, that is why I'm saying he was a great composer, because if you are a performer, you dig deep into the text, you will understand why he writes the triplets. And also you need to take actually ownership. You can break a line. Even if it's not broken, you can break it like le yingangas. It's like pointing at it.
It's in the music. So
you are allowed
I can't wait.
I
can't wait.
You're right, because it sounds very funny if you say le yingangas.
Exactly. Like any other languages. It's text. Text is important.
Without cutting you, Menyar. Again, if you keep that andante, I always say to the conductors and the singers, it's like uduli. You know when you send umakoti, a bride to the groom's family. The family will come in group singing from a distance. From a distance, it's Siya Bios Anuka, Siya Bios Anuka, Siya Kakata. From a distance, and then eventually
when
it
and it has
to make it on the stage.
It should be chaotic when you get there in terms of the sound.
Gentlemen, grab something to eat.
Thank you.
In 10 minutes. Bayasfuna.
Gentlemen and a lady.
Thank
Thank you.
you guys. This is Great Piano Truth. We're coming back now. Sharp.
Thank you.